folks, it's Bill Swift from Swift Canoe and Kayak, and I'm here to show you our 2020 Solo Canoe Collection. So the top two boats here are our popular Keewaydin 14 and Keewaydin 15 touring canoes. They're asymmetrical, straight-keeled in the back. They have more rocker forward. The bows are more playful in the water. Very rounded in the chine area from end to end. Waves roll underneath them very efficiently. They're available with our aluminum trim system and our popular multi-height seat system with the carbon Kevlar trim. The next boat here is a beauty. This is a Prospector 14, which is a symmetrical canoe. It's become the best-selling canoe in this category because it can do a little bit of everything. This particular one has black carbon on the outside and the Basalta Negra on the inside. It's our new Expedition carbon laminate. It's a boat that can be paddled in a multitude of ways. A lot of people will buy it for tripping or touring. You can lean it over on its side very nicely in the traditional manner of paddling where you can really do quick turns with it. Very graceful to paddle that way. There's also a tremendous amount of volume to it. You can take a dog of almost any size in here, a backpack, great tripping boat, super versatile. The widest point is way up the side and it's carried right into the ends. So it really pushes the waves out to the side and away from the boat very nicely. Available with both aluminum trim and carbon Kevlar trim. The carbon Kevlar trim version is available with the multi-height seat system we'll show you. The boat on the bottom is the Cruiser 16.8, which is a beautiful boat in the water, and we're very excited to show you a new seat and foot brake system for this for 2020. It's a really good boat for an average to larger size paddler that especially likes to paddle with a bent shaft paddle in a very efficient manner. Very clean waterline shape to it. It won the 90-mile canoe race in New York State, very by many miles. And part of the reason is it's got the David Yost roundness to the chine from end to end. Very comfortable in wind and waves. Great lake country combination river and stream touring boat. It's got more rocker in the front of it than the average race boat does. So you can really, when you lean it on its side, you can really get it to carve around nice corners on those windy, twisty streams. Here's a Keewaydin 15, Kevlar Fusion, sapphire blue with our aluminum trim system. Aluminum trim's very neat. It's actually a two-piece gunnel that snaps together. All the rivets are put on the inside of the boat, so if you run your hands along it, there's no sharp edges. There's a nice outer lip on it, which deflects splash and spray out to the side and away from the boat. The aluminum trim comes standard with heavy-duty ABS end caps, and we drill a hole in the end so when the boat's turned over, the water will drain out of it. It's got the aluminum handles put in with stainless steel hardware, cherry thwarts, and a cherry seat system. The seats that we use on the aluminum trim are really neat. They're very wide frame, and they're also curved from side to side, so it allows you to move over to the side a little bit and have a nice comfortable feel. Great trim system for somebody who wants something extremely maintenance free. One of the biggest selling features of Swift Solo canoes is the carbon Kevlar trim system we have that is integrated right with our hull laminate. So when we infuse our Solo canoes, we infuse the hull and our carbon Kevlar trim is one structural part. There's no secondary bonding adhesives. And what's really unique about it is that we mill the shape of the foam in the gunnel to a precise shape to give us a nice outer lip to deflect the spray, and then we angle the foam on the inside so it creates a finish that we can mount our hardware to very nicely. This particular boat is a Keewaydin 15 emerald green and Kevlar fusion, and it's got our standard carbon Kevlar trim on it, which consists of the carbon decks, the cherry handles and thwarts that are put on with stainless steel hardware. This has the optional two-tier seat system or multi-pod system. The carbon Kevlar trim bolts are by far our most popular ones. They're very temperature neutral. On a hot day they don't get real hot. On a cool day they don't get real cold. They're super strong. We can't believe the strength of these. And when you're paddling in it, they're just an absolutely beautiful boat. Let's talk paddler comfort and anatomy of a canoe seat. There's so much that goes into a canoe seat and where you position it, the angles you put it in. We paddle our boats so much, we get so much feedback from consumers. It's one of the biggest features of our canoes is how comfortable our seats are, the angles and positioning that they're in. Let's go over the anatomy of a canoe seat. This is what canoe seats started as, and you'll see a lot of canoe companies, this is the standard seat in their canoe. Very narrow frame seat, one-piece hardwood. They're adequate, they're okay. We put in our aluminum trim canoes a seat that has a curve to it. It's multi-ply and the seats are heat fused together. We put very wide frames in for every boat with the stern seat, the bow seat, and our solo canoes. The solo canoe as wide a frame as we can put in. We put in the boat so you can really move side to side. Now here's our Swift standard canoe seat for our carbon Kevlar trim, and I have no idea why other companies haven't followed suit with this. So this seat has the same nice curve from side to side, very wide frame. We also angle the front bar forward, so if you're ever kneeling in the boat, this doesn't dig into the back of your thighs at all. And we've also rounded the back bar to give a lot more room for your bum in the boat. These are so comfortable. I don't know why you'd want to paddle a canoe with any other seat in it. Is this ever comfortable? This is our multi-height pod system in our solo canoes. So this is the upper position. It's so comfortable for kneeling. It's not digging into the back of my thighs. It's spread nice and wide in the canoe. And it's also very easy for me to extend my feet out. This one has the kayak foot braces in it, which is an option in the solo canoe. You can also get the carbon foot bar. When I do a lot of paddling, tripping, sometimes what I do is I'll paddle with one leg out and one leg underneath, and this is such a comfortable position to paddle in. Now the beauty of the multi-height pod system is it's so easy to adjust. So I'm going to get out of the boat real quick. It's been a nice day of paddling, and I want to lower this seat down a little bit. So the back of it's on magnets, and the front of it's on a pin system where it's very easy for me to pop the pins out. And I'll lower the seat down, and this quickly, I've got it into the lower seat position. You can use a nice folding canoe seat. GCI sit backer works very well with this position. This is the height of our pack seat. The Keewaydin 14, the Keewaydin 15, and the Prospector 14 are all available with this unique seat system in it. It is so comfortable. This is what you want. Here is our carbon tech package on the solo canoes. It consists of the black carbon end caps, the black gunnels, which are actually a combination of Kevlar and carbon. It's got carbon handles, carbon thwarts, carbon pods, a carbon seat. It also has the yoke holding mounts right here, which also comes standard on the standard carbon Kevlar trim as well. Now it's got a real nice seat in it. We've duplicated the nice cherry seat shape in carbon. This is all carbon, it's super light. So it's got the nice angle to the front part. It's got the nice curve to the shape. It's got the big space in the back also. This is an incredible piece of work made out of carbon. This tech package will save you a pound, maybe 2 pounds on a Solo Canoe. For people that love carbon, it just looks terrific. Here is a Sean James My Self-Reliant Special, a Prospector 14 in Expedition Carbon with a clear black carbon on the outside, the basalt and Negra commingle on the inside. It's got the carbon tech package. It's loaded with a bunch of features. And with our new urethane acrylate resin system, this baby is under 30 pounds. We've just finished a nice portage in Canadian Shield country. Let's talk about some of the options that you can get on this boat now. This one has what we call the fishing package, where it's got 3 Scotty mounts across the bow thwart, 1 underneath, and it's got 2 mounts in the back. And you can mount so many different things on this. Naturalist photographers like it for GoPros, photography equipment. You can put paddle clip holders on it. Fishermen love it. There's so many features you can put onto these mounts for them. The yoke system itself, this is really neat. And the carbon yoke saves you a little bit of weight over the cherry, and it looks really cool. Comes out very easily. I like to put it right next to me on the canoe while I'm paddling. This one also has the real nice seat system to it, multi-height pods, and it's also got the carbon foot bar, which goes all the way across so you can put your feet anywhere in the boat. It's either that or you can get a kayak foot braces in which you're putting your feet more on the sides of the boat. This baby's absolutely beautiful. This is how I would get a Solo Canoe set up. The Cruiser 16.8 comes standard with the carbon tech package with this very unique seat and foot brace system. And our factory technician redesigned it for this year, and it's just unbelievable. The seat itself has a big pan to it, and it's got wings on it. It's adjustable, so when you're paddling, you can slide it forward, you can slide it backwards easily. It's also got the foot brace. These tubes are adjustable very easy on the side. So if you want to adjust it while you're paddling, you can slide this back and forth very easily. The foot brace itself is the carbon foot bar. So let me show you how this works while you're paddling. So when you're in the boat, most people will use a bench shaft paddle. So the sides are pulled way in on it, really narrow paddling position, super comfortable, very easy to switch sides. If you want to adjust your trim a little bit, if you're a little tail heavy, you just scooch forward. The seat and the foot brace slide together. It's one integrated system. Really easy to slide back. There's a carbon box on the bottom. For people that are racing or for people going out for fitness, you can put a bottle in there with a tube on it. You can drink while you paddle. This is a super comfortable, super cool new seat system, and it comes standard on the Cruiser 16.8. This is the baby I want for just going out for a day and just going for a good tour.